I want to share something with my family and friends that I wrote when I was in prison. It's called creativity. Creativity is a descriptive word for someone or something that has a level or can achieve the state of creative. Creative is an action word that brings into existence to create. Create for our purpose here today means to bring into being. So we can see that creativity is the achieved essence and ability to bring into being. Humans, among the countless millions of species on Earth, are designed to be creators. We bring into being a purpose for our existence every day. We create 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, from the instant of conception to the day we give back our last breath. Our bodies are constantly bringing into being new cells of all types in order for them to keep functioning properly. All of our senses are constantly interpreting what the world around us has to offer and creates and sends a message that our brain can understand. There are no two same moments anywhere ever. Our bodies are in a creative flux at all times. Let us take a minute and think how we are functioning and how we are creating within ourselves the ability to sustain life. What a beautiful, intricate human life. What is that force holding us together? The force that we can't see, hear, touch, smell, or taste. It is an expression of creativity from the Creator. We are brought into being by that force, and because we are made from that force, we inherit the ability to bring into being what we choose. Now let's talk about what that means. Our purpose then is to create or reflect creativity. What we desire within ourselves, we create outside of ourselves. A simple biological aspect of human creativity is that our bodies use energy. We get hungry and we feed ourselves. The same with drinking, sleeping, cooling off, or warming up. On a deeper level of human creativity, we have our minds that hold thoughts, knowledge, emotions, and memories. In an instant, we can recall to mind a mental picture, a sensation, or emotion, or in other words, create a 3D image, a triune of thought, emotion, and sometimes sensation. All of this is what spawns or creates behavior. All of an action is the external aspect of creativity. I'll say that again. Action is the external aspect of creativity. External creation, or the actions of internal forces of the mind, or the creative forces of the mind. So a good question to ask ourselves is, what are we thinking about? Or what are our creative forces focused on? They are focused on images, memories, or thoughts that are helping or hurting, hating or loving, creating or destroying. I ask myself, how do I direct this force of creativity into an expression outside of myself that is going to benefit my surroundings, my community, and humanity? Oh, what a wonderful idea to be a part of a conscious, creative, positive movement in, with, and for our earthly inhabitants. Through the process of personal growth, our creative pot is filling up. As we transform ourselves through forgiveness, understanding, acceptance, and compassion, we become balanced within ourselves. It is then that the tipping point of our creative pot comes, and we are no longer blocking the flow of creativity. I tell you all now, as you are your own witnesses, there is one creative man that can change your world. A man that has the ability, or woman, to change your life. A man with a direct connection with the Creator. Let us momentarily think of this person. Who is he or she, and where is this person? This person is you. You are the only woman or man that has the ability to create the world around you. And I am the only man that can change my life. When I say create the world around you, and I don't mean the physical world of elements of creation such as earth, air, water, fire, or anything in between. I am speaking of a life as humans truly desire to live. A life with meaning, power, purpose, and peace. One way I have discovered how to achieve this is to live my life as if I'm already there. On the recreation, there's a mural that reads, "Be the change you wish to see in this world." And that's it. Be the change. It all begins inside of us. That is, We may experience an epiphany or a vision, intuition, or extreme internal emotional movement motivated by love. We sense a way of life that transcends anything we have ever known, and we want it. Deep inside, we somehow feel that we have known that life or way of living before. It doesn't have a way to be contained, but we can direct the energy and power, the compassion and love behind it. Remember, water left in a pot without being used can spoil, and so can your creativity if it is not expressed. We then become willing to set aside aspects of our life to attain and reach these goals. It's recognizable as the flow of creativity from the Creator, or a creative principle, when the subject becomes interchangeable. For example, when you take a principle and that same principle transcends race, religion, culture, gender, and species, then we know it is the Creator's principle. Remember, creativity comes from inside of us. Nowhere can you buy it, sell it, borrow it, and return it. Even if you learn how to use creativity from another source, you bring it into your being, and then it comes back out with your own personal love and essence in it. Let us take a minute and think of our surroundings and how this was just a thought at one time, an idea in someone's mind. It was built one thought at a time by somebody else. With that being said, you think we can take these blocks down one block at a time and one brick at a time? Just a metaphor to ponder on. These bricks don't contain creativity. We do. I want to encourage you all to allow yourselves to experience creativity and allow others around you as well. Creativity is very powerful, and I know of around 8 billion ways to be creative as of now, and soon to be more. Creativity is not limited to humans. Take animals, for instance, who make different homes and living nests and dens all around the world. And even some use plastic, paper, and metal, as birds do. Allow yourselves to begin to think of ways that creativity can surpass barriers of humanity. Creativity is like going on a trip. Some say it's the starting point of the journey that is most important, and others say it's the destination that is most important. And still, others say that it is a journey in between that counts the most. No matter where you are on this creative trip, it is the most important. If you ever have experienced an inward journey, then you know that the beginning is the end of a part of another journey. I challenge you all today to become the creative beings you are. Learn to play with creativity. Build it up and share it with others around you, for it is a gift to humanity, so let us treat it like one. My name is Jonathan Eric Rivera, and I thank you very much, and I love you all.